Make sure y'all subscribe, like, hit the notification button. Yeah, sitting at the doctor's office. Um, Last time I was here after I did my blood work and got everything done or whatever, I was literally sitting here for like about a good hour. You know what I'm saying? So I've been sitting here for about 15 minutes so far, waiting for the doctor to come in. So I was like, you know what? I might as well stream. Um, and just have that conversation with y'all. How important it is to, just go get your checkups. You know what I'm saying? Um, Go see your doctor, man. You know what I mean? It's very important. Prevention is better than any cure. You know, um, I have a new primary care physician, and she's black. She's African, um, young lady, and she's very good. You know, I'm not seeing her today. I'm seeing the specialist, but you know, just encourage you guys to just go get your checkups, get everything, keep everything in order. I know a lot of times we can be busy, with our lives, schedule, and they say um, there's men out there who don't like to go to the doctors and don't like to get checkups. They try to, stay away from that or whatever. But it's like, it's better you do it, ahead of time than, God forbid something happening to you and then you have no choice but to go. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we want to push that, within our communities, in our neighborhoods, within our families, even in brotherhoods. You know what I'm saying? Encourage your brothers, encourage your sisters, people in your circle to, take care of themselves, take care of their body, watch their weight, watch what we putting in our body. It's very important, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, right after this, I'm gonna go have brunch with my daughter. She's off today, so I'm looking forward to, going to see her. Hopefully, I'm not sitting here for an hour because she is waiting for me at this point. She's dressed, so hopefully, I'm not in here for no longer. Not too much longer. And it's just we keeping that good energy. Um, had a beautiful morning. I'm in the process of uh, changing my daughter's schools to out here in East Orange. So that process is going good so far by the grace of God. I'm looking forward to her changing schools and moving in with me. So that's going to be a beautiful thing. She's going to be a senior. Hey, what's going on, Roblox? Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. Make sure y'all subscribe, hit the notification button, and all of that. Share the channel to all your friends and family, man. You know, um, what's good? What's good? What's good? Roblox, Kudo, Debsai. Yeah, man. What do you want to get to, Dental? Do you want to have a? Yeah, yeah. So, yeah, man. So I'm looking forward to her, moving in, uh, starting a new school and everything like that. She's gonna be a senior. So, I'm just looking forward to being there for her, as fathers should, helping her with the whole transitioning process to college, seeing what college she wants to go to. I know she's into like journalism and media and stuff like that. So, I'm very grateful that I'll be able to be with her on a day-to-day basis and help her with her transition to college, and yeah, Roblox. Yeah, make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, man. Make sure y'all subscribe. I'm off till Wednesday, so just here at the doctor's office, chilling, waiting for them to come in. After this, I'm gonna go have brunch with my daughter. Gonna get something to eat. She says she wants French toast, so I think we're gonna go to this spot that I like to get some French toast. I love it. I was there on Saturday with my girl. You know what I'm saying? That was like our third time there. Um, so I'm looking forward to that. She has a day off today, So, I said, what you want to eat? She said French toast. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, you guys listen, man. So while I'm in here, I want to briefly talk about this whole Jay-Z thing, man. It looks like I saw Ramir. Ramir is pretty much saying that he's even though he withdrew his paperwork from the court or what have you, he said he's still the fight is not over, it's not done. You know what I'm saying? So hey, he said the fight is not done. It looks like, being that he's potentially representing himself, that I guess he probably feels uncomfortable trying, not uncomfortable. He feels like some type of trickery or foolery was going on. What I mean, within this whole court case, and he was probably advised to just step back, withdraw, and then revisit this whole situation, probably with better lawyers or just a lawyer in general, because you can't go in there trying to fight Jay Z in court, by yourself, representing yourself. Like you need some type of legal assistance if you are not a lawyer. You understand me? So, it looks like he'll be, he's not letting up. This man is getting hella, internet time. You know what I mean? Algorithm is definitely, supporting him or whatever. Hey, peace out, Rob Locks. But my thing is like, yo, man, Jay is really putting up a fight not to take this DNA test, and if it comes back that Jay Z is the father, like, it's gonna be a really. I don't think it's gonna be a good look for Jay. I love Jay Z. You know what I'm saying, as an artist. Some of his business moves are very good. Some of them I don't agree with, but overall, what I'm saying, I love Jay Z, man. I love Jay Z. Seems like a good family man. You know what I mean? Like he keeps his family private. I respect that. He even keeps, most of his relationship private. So God bless Dagan. How you doing, man? So I got a lot of love for Jay, man. I just hope that this man, like, I really hope that the kid is not his, because he's putting up a really big fight as if it's not his. And for all of this hoopla to go on just to find out just to find out that Ramir is his son would look very, very bad on Sean. And I saw a video of him talking the other day, and the brother, yo, the way he talks and the way his body language and everything, like, it's just only thing we missing is a mixtape. Only thing we missing is a song. But the boy definitely looks like Drake. Just drop a 16, and then we'll really know. But yeah, man, this dude really looks like Jay, man. So I don't know if this is him, if this is him, if he is Jay's son, I don't know, man. It's gonna look really bad. It's not gonna be good for business. It's not gonna be good for business, man. And it's like, just take the test. Just take the test, man. What's up, G Cody? I'm doing fine, man. Peace, peace. Make sure y'all go subscribe to the channel. You know what I'm saying? Show some love. Hit the notification button. We here in the doctor's office waiting for my doctor to come, man. He taking forever, man. I don't know. Last time I had to say something, but I don't know, B. They just doing too much, man. But I'm just being patient, I guess. So it comes to find out that there was a young man who saved a whole bunch of people in Walmart, and he was like a veteran or something like that. I'm just put Walmart hero. Put Walmart hero on Google and see what comes up. No, yeah, I guess you could say I'm in a hospital. I'm in the doctor's office. I don't want to be at a hospital. I'm in the doctor's office waiting for my doctor to come. Just came in here to get a checkup, you know. So just waiting for, a follow up per se. So yeah, so armed Marine veteran stops Michigan Walmart stabbing suspect. Wow. Wow, that's crazy. Wow. So this guy was armed. Armed hero. Okay, the armed hero. Marine veteran Derek Perry praised for confronting Michigan Walmart mass stabbing suspect in dramatic showdown. Mm-mm-mm. This is crazy. Well, I'm glad somebody was dramatic video shows her like Walmart shopper armed with a gun. Oh, confronting a knife-wielding maniac moments after he allegedly stabbed other people. What? Our second footage shared on X, the brave man identified by family yelling suspect. Uh, Perry is being, what is this? Perry's being praised for his actions, which some even suggested he should be nominated for the Presidential Medal of Freedom. Wow, hopefully he is. Hopefully he is nominated for that. Shout out to the brother. Shout out to him for saving those people. There are some black men out there doing the right thing, saving lives, especially coming out of the military. You know what I mean? Like, he should be recognized. He should be. Let's let's see if he's on TMZ. Let's see if he's on Hollywood Unlocked. Let's see if he's on Shade Room. Let's see if he's on Baller Alert and those other places, that want to talk about everything negative under the sun, you know? But I'm here, man. I'm here waiting, you know what I'm saying? Just, chopping up with y'all. But yeah, back to Jade, man. Hopefully you get that test done. Get the test done, man. Get the test done, bro. Get it over with. You know, I honestly don't think nobody else, after you get the test done, there's no other woman out there or kids that can be like, hey, Jay-Z's my father. I highly doubt that's the case. Can we please stop running with that narrative that, oh, if he gets a DNA test, there's going to be other women or other young men or young ladies that come up and say they want a DNA test too. I highly doubt that, B. I highly doubt that. Trust me. Like, just take the test, man. It's only going to work to your benefit. But if you don't, listen, do what you do. You know what I mean? It's your business, brother. It looks like Destiny's Child, as a group, they showed up at the last performance that Beyonce did for her tour in Las Vegas. They popped out last night. It looks like it was a good show. They said Jay-Z performed, and then Destiny's Child, they brought out what's the girl's name? Blue Ivy. So that was a very good, backdrop. But yeah, Destiny Child was there. They did a little one or two songs of that. You know what I'm saying? Michelle, you know what I'm saying? Thank God she ain't fall. She ain't. You know what I'm saying? Somebody had a clip of her falling, and she looked like herself or whatever. I call her balance, but it's good to see Destiny Child back, back together, or just to see them perform, what have you. Hopefully they'll go on tour or, do some shows together. I love that for the industry, for the music industry, seeing sisters or anyone who have good chemistry, still have good chemistry to go out there and perform. Destiny's Child has a very big catalog. They have a very big following. Beyonce, Kelly Rowland, Michelle Williams. They're very, very big group, very big group. And I think Beyonce, this would be good for her brand, her expanding the brand to the fullest. Maybe even having, I don't know how Blue Ivy will fit into the picture, but I'm eager to know like what's going on with the other members of the group. Like do they still talk? Would ever be a reunion with them? Latoya Luckett, she was a big part of the group. Everybody loved her. Everybody loved her. Her and Beyonce even favored each other. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. But they probably moved on. I can see them definitely, just moving on or whatever. But if even if Beyonce has a residency in Las Vegas, I think that'll be awesome. I think she would do her numbers. She would definitely do her numbers. And if she does anything like what Usher was doing, Jay Z ain't gonna let her do that. Jay Z is not finna let Beyonce serenade no dudes. Like dudes would be running, dudes would be passing out, yo. Dudes would be passing out. If Beyonce serenading dudes like Usher was, mm-mm-mm. Nah, man, nah, I can't see that happening. I really can't. I really can't. I really can't. But it'd be nice to see Beyonce get her residency in Las Vegas. I think she would do a good job. people would definitely pop out and support her. You know what I'm saying? She's definitely iconic. She's a icon. She's major. Beyonce's that thing. You know what I'm saying? Um, yeah, it'll definitely be good for her. But yeah, man, listen, I want you guys, keep subscribing to the channel, keep sharing the channel to your friends and family. I kind of want to talk about, the importance of legacy. I don't think I'm gonna talk about that right now. Maybe later on today, if I do another live, or maybe tomorrow. We'll talk about the importance of legacy and how important it is, to just how can I word it? Like it needs to be we need to be thinking about how important legacy is on our actions, everything we do. The people. Hey, how you doing? All right, guys, I'm gonna talk to you.